Hey everyone, so today we're just going to be doing a small little news video on the Victory Saber HasLab tiers. So I actually recently did do sort of a theory video. It was a mixed video on my guesses and wants for the next two tiers. Also in that video there was looking at some packaging art for the Kingdom Wave 4 and some more stuff. So if you haven't seen that, go check that out if you want to hear more of my theories. Well, I did that theory video because I did not know when they were going to let us know about the other two tiers. I was thinking maybe they're going to let us know about the other two tiers when we unlock the first, when we get to 14,000, and then they would do these other ones. Well, since they're just past this one, you can realize that you probably just realize that there is something here now. So, of course, the first tier, 14,000, is the giant gun. It's called the Saber V-Lock cannon, and then there's 6 blaster pieces. And then the second one is a stand, and I actually really wanted that, and I'm so happy they're going to do that. I am hoping it's a very high quality stand, because if you watch my previous video on my theories, I was thinking that the stand would not be just a single one thing. I was thinking it would probably be like a stand and then maybe a few accessories or some little knickknack to go with it. So I did not know. I wasn't expecting it just to be the stand, but that's just how it is. It's the stand. That's it. That's all it is for 17,000. So I'm very intrigued for 20,000. Now that we have pictures, I'm kind of thinking probably just right off the bat, I think they probably will. Even if we don't reach 17,000, they'll probably throw in the stand. Maybe not whatever is in 20,000, but they probably will throw in this and this, because if I'm correct, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, the V-Lock cannon was one of the signature weapons of Star Saber, or Victory Saber, so I do think they probably will be like, oh well, we should probably throw it in. It's a very, iconic weapon to go with him. And the stand kind of the same. It's a very big figure, and it needs that support so it won't fall over. I do wish there was some more pictures with him in the stand, but I don't. Yeah, there's none down here. It would have been nice maybe if they added some more down here, but they didn't. But I actually do have some more pictures from a video, which I will show in just a second. But yeah, as you can see, you can't really tell how big it is, but you can see that there is a hinge there, so it can move. And looks like a very complicated locking system, which is very good. That shows you how. Honestly, that shows you that the combined version will be very big, because I don't think they would give us a super nice, complicating stand locking mechanism if it was a very small figure, and it was just easy to, just stand up on its own. So this does show something about the figure, that it could be quite large. So which brings me to some more pictures. I want to thank, I know this guy won't be watching my video, but if you know the Slack podcast, I watch him a lot. It's a really good channel. If he's watching, thank you. But he did find some pictures. I'm not entirely sure where he found these two. Of course, this one right on the far side, right over here where my mouse is, if you can see it next to his little T there. That, of course, is just taken from the website. But these two, not sure really where he got those, but I'm glad he found them because I can show you guys. So, as you can see here, this is a combination of the first two tiers. You can see the V-Lock cannon in his hand. It's a very small picture. I wish I could find them, but I just couldn't find any. But yeah, you can see him holding the cannon, and he has the blaster pieces. And also, you can see in there he has the stand, and I think it shows that I think this figure will be pretty big in the combined form. It seems that through my eyes, I think that's how it is. Also, you can use the stand for the ship mode, which is really cool. So there's actually two ship modes, or jet modes, what do you want to call them. There is the smaller jet mode, which I can show right now. It's actually down here. This is the combined jet mode and the smaller jet mode. So in the picture, this is the combined one. That's the combined one right there. If I'm correct, I think so. But there you go. And the smaller jet is, let's see, just for you to see. This is the smaller jet. So I'm assuming that with the stand, you can probably use it for both jets. That would make sense. So yeah, this tier has. I'm really glad because I was kind of sometimes knowing Hasbro, they will, they're a good company. Just sometimes they will literally do the exact opposite of really what they should do. Just not include some very important pieces into a figure, especially with something this expensive and this rare. I really am glad that they included a stand. And I was in my last theory video, I was like, they better give this a stand because several reasons. It should have come with it, not even being in the tier, it should have come with it in the typical, 180 backing, not even needing to be in tier 1 or 2 or 3, in my opinion. But then, we had to get 17,000 backers. So, this is a really cool stand. I'm really excited for it. Do I think we're going to get to 17,000? I don't know. I really don't know. We're almost at 8,000, which is good. We have 24 days, 7 hours, and 40 minutes. As of recording this video, I can pretty much guarantee we will probably reach 11,000 because we got about 1,000 in this 1 week. I mean, today is Thursday, so probably, I would say probably by next week, of course, Sunday, we will have over 8,000. So probably about 1,000 this week. So if we keep at that pace, I think we could do it, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, that's really it for this video. I'm really glad they did a stand. That was props for them. Great idea. Hopefully it's a really quality one because I've had a really hard time getting a really good stand for just figures in general. And this is a very expensive figure. So from the look of the stand, the locking mechanism, I think it will be pretty good. Hopefully the main problem with most stands for action figures is the hinge. Because if you've seen some of my stop motions, I use some kind of small little cheap action figure stands that it works with deluxes. Well, the hinge, as you can see in this picture here, it hinges. Well, the problem with one I have is it does not support the weight very well. It can work with some deluxes, but other deluxes it's just too heavy. It just doesn't work at all. And it'll work with it just sticking straight up like this one picture, but if you want to have a more dynamic pose, it just doesn't work. So I'm hoping the joints are really tight. Some stands I've seen have ratchet joints, literally ratchet joints for their stands. And some of them I've seen a locking mechanism where it's like this, and it will hinge, but there's also a pole and it will lock around the, stick here for it to just lock permanently into place. And I think that's a pretty good idea. So if this is, I'm hoping this is good. I'm hoping we'll reach 17,000 backers. Do I think it's a good chance? I think it is. So yeah, that's it. I think that's it. So I'll see you next time.